Hello everyone, it's Peter here at Listener. Guys, so in today's episode, yes, we've got something which again I never ever have done. So this is a sort of hair dryer, you can call it, just commercial, not regular one, and it's something that customers using to dry dogs. So it is on-off working. Yes, that's a problem, because if this would be no on-off, then we would be okay. Now when I heat this one up, you see its heating element is lighting up. That's mean the problem only is with a fan now. Yes, there's no fan in that fan, so I'll take it apart probably without finding too much in it. I don't know, I don't know if I can get a filter out as well here. If that will help with anything. Because, oh no, there's nothing. We can't do anything on this side. So the only thing what I could think of would be remove those screws here. And then that should give us an access to the motor. Ooh. It's not the best stuff, again, hair. Okay, so the question is, did motor die or not? 2 out of 4 devices for this customer I was able to fix without ordering parts, only with what I had at home. Yes, that's why you need spare parts. If you don't have spare parts, what can you do? Oof. No can do. That's a ground. Guys, this is not willing to go off easily. Now the question is how to remove it. Okay, it's going. Whew. Okay, that's the motor. But the question is now, do we have a current on the motor? If we don't, we've got a solution. We need to just put the power on the motor. Unfortunately, everything comes at the price. So oh, there are brushes. It's a motor with brushes, so I need to get a one power. That's this one. Okay, so let's plug it in to make sure that the heater is off. That's the heater part is here, so we need the power just here, and then I should have 230 volts on this. Can you see it, or you can't see it? Probably can't, but I can make it like this. Now you can see it. Now let's change it to the AC power 750, and now let's plug in probe onto one. Yes, so we've got 225 going into the motor, so we know that it's not a problem with the motor. I mean with not having a power. But it is a problem with brushes. Now the problem only is I would like to disconnect it, and with brushes is something like this. that you might be lucky, okay? You might be lucky, and you might be able to like unfreeze it, yes? But if it's not brushes, then in that case, you know, you just need to replace the whole motor. And unfortunately, you know, I don't know if we can get this motor, or I won't be opening it and rewinding it, because that would be just too much. Exactly. So the power goes in, and we've got no fun out of it. So that's it, guys. We unfortunately have to look for the second motor. This and this. Yes, 236. So because the current is going in, I can't help with it. So let me pause the video. Let's put this one onto the second table, and I'll take the second one to see if that's the motor or something else as well. Okay, so this one is the same, like doing the same thing, but it's, you know, just different brand and so on. Here we've got those buttons. When we will click the power, again we've got power on. When we click the start on the heater goes on, you see, but it's unfortunately not something that we wanna this, and this is not working. So again, probably the back is only for the filter, so we've got several screws here, and you can skip or hit the like button just now before me doing 4 screws. Whoops. And if you can't even help me with a like button, that's sad. I was curious what's wrong with them, and probably the second one will have a motor failure as well. I will look if I will find these motors, okay? Because if I will find this motor, that will be worth for the customer, or any other motor which I could fix in here. That's probably brushed motor as well. Then we could help this customer, yes? But if we can't find such motor, then oh, okay, here the electronics is not on this board, but it's inside here. Look, see? So again, do we have a power on this? Okay, let me plug in this stuff. Let me don't. Okay, that's power. Airflow minimum. Heating 0. Very good. So let's get this one, and let's get our probes. Power on. AC 750. 1 brush. And second brush. And that's 236 as well. So as well, the same problem with both of them. Now the question is why it's happening, guys, because I understand that motors are failing, but why the motor is failing? Is it used too often, or customer don't do certain procedure that this motor can run for X amount of minutes and then has to have X amount of minutes of idle? I mean use, you know, like no use, just wait, cool off. Maybe if I could, you know, like fix both of them and customer could use one, then after some time, yes, like each every even hour would be use one, each every odd hour would be use the second one, and then maybe customer could, you know, save a lifespan of this device. because you know, like buying and buying another one and another one, it's a bit pointless in my head. That should be robust, that should work. But if we've got the power coming into the brushes, that's me. What else can we do? I can check if there's any capacitor or something, and if it holds the capacitance, yes. But if that won't be the case, if that will be holding capacitance, and if it will work, then I can't do anything here. That's everything what I can do with it. And to be true, I don't believe that will be the case with those brushed motors. You should just deliver the current. You don't need a PWM power management chip, and then this chip will manage how this motor is receiving current, yes, and like a three or four phase windings, yes, or whatever you can call them, that this winding has to receive current first, then this, then this, then this, you know, and MOSFETs are triggering it, and you've got like 85 components on the board to manage this power management for these devices, yes. That's not the type of motor, that's a simple brushed motor, so I wouldn't say that's the case, but I will check it, okay. If it will be something which we can help this customer, there will be part 2, and I'll change this title to part 1. If I'll see that it will be either not worth for this customer, or there is something which customer decided not to fix, then we will just give up on it, because you know, what's the value for use. So now you see, I could check, yes, if I would be able to get some other motor. I don't know how much customer want to pay as well for the repair. Then I would be able to say, look, I can buy, I don't know how many watts it is. I would have to first check this one, yes. Where are the watts? We have a watt. Ooh, that won't be cheap, because that's 2,800 watts, guys. When I'm buying up to 500 power management for those new BL whatever motor, yes, motors, we're talking about £10 on AliExpress. If I'm buying, I never bought more than 500 watts, okay, so I don't know how much for nearly 3 kilowatt would cost power management and then the motor. So probably, I don't want to guess blindly, but probably we're talking 100 or over £100 to fix only one of them. But then again, what we have, yes, what we have, if we can mount propeller that it will be working as a hoover, can we mount it in such enclosure that it won't damage the engine quickly? Yes, because maybe something stuck inside, and maybe, you know, that cause. But on the other side, there are filters, so why should something stuck inside? So I would say the overheating could be the problem. I'm not sure, I'm guessing, yes. So I need to read more about it, I need to learn more about it, and then I can go to the customer and tell customer what's the outcome, plus speak how much customer want to spend. If it's okay for the customer to pay about £100 to fix one, then yes, we can have a talk about it. If customer will say, no, you know what, it's worth for me to spend 50 quid to fix each, then I will say, you know, like, sorry, yes, sorry, we can't have it fixed, because I can't buy either a motor, yes, probably for the motor I will pay more than that, and then the labor, yes, or doing in the more modern motor, which is more efficient as well, and then the power management for that motor, yes, and then changing the propeller as well, if we can get this motor at all, because you know that might be an old motor which we can't buy anymore, old brushed motor. So that's it, guys, that's it, that's 15 minutes. You know the construction of it, yes, it's just a pipe which has a heating element, and then there is a motor inside with a PCB. So I'll check that PCB. If I will be able to fix it, you'll know about it because I'm recording them. And if that will be a motor, just motor, because I do believe so, then there will be no more episodes about it. That's it, full stop, guys. Please like if you haven't already. Please subscribe if there's any value in this channel. I'm trying to record 1 video per day, post them, even 7 upfront or 10 upfront if I've got time. I'm trying to fix all household electronics, plus, as you see, sometimes commercial ones as well. I don't decide, customers are deciding what they are bringing in. Probably, one time I will be doing even more weird things than that. So yay, happy days. But each time we learn something new, guys, and each time we can find a better solution for sometimes weird and more weird problems. But for today, thank you for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.